I hold 'em, women I hold 'em. Women 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 I hold 'em, women I hold 'em.
Welcome back to our channel. We know it's been one hot minute since our last episode. This is day 2 of our trip. I've never done the Outback before. Michelle has. She'll be joining shortly. She's just having some brekkie and all that. Got the red arc inverter on. Behind the seats, a 700 watt pure sine wave inverter. Run the extension cable all the way to the juicer. Unbelievable. In the Outback. Heading all the way out to goals to get as far as west as BIRDSVILLE, and then from BIRDSVILLE make our way back around. So we're currently at the moment we're in Bollum, and we're at this beautiful creek here, and it's just actually it's a free camp. It's at Wallum Creek. We've done 2 free camps. Last night we stayed at Yarra. I'm probably going to butcher it, but it's called Yarra and Gula Ware or something. I can't quite remember. And that was really, really pretty. But here there's so many wildlife, and we're here for just one night. Now we're heading into Charlotte Plains, where there's got beautiful artesian springs there to go swimming in. So we're super looking forward to that at the moment. Yeah, so here at Wallong Creek free camp, there is a donation box just here. So it just helps the community, because actually the town itself and Belong actually run this place, so it's always good to put a couple of bucks in there and do all that. So everyone basically parks in town here and then goes for a walk into town and goes to the pub, cafe. Talked to a local just before, and he said that they got to about 120 people here about 3 weeks ago, so pretty busy, but we scored it with hardly anyone. Stoked. Good morning, guys. It's about 7 o'clock here at Charlotte Plains, and I'll tell you what, it's freezing outside. It's probably about 5-6 degrees, and we've got these beautiful artesian wall springs right here, as you can see. Man, so pumped to get in here for the morning. It's going to be epic. Got the hot tubs running for me and Michelle. What a great way to start the day. So excited. Tell you what, I don't know if there's a better way to start the day. Now here in the Outback at Charlotte's Plains, beautiful hot artesian spa. Sorry the sun's in my eye, but it's just absolutely glorious. The water's super warm, it's cold outside, it's just magnificent. If you're ever out this way, it's about 50 k's west of Colomulla, Charlotte Plains, get onto it, totally worth it. Just a quick update on where we've been. We've just been using the HEMA. Obviously we started here on the Gold Coast, and we made our first night all the way up to Toowoomba because we left a bit late because it was actually raining a fair bit. We sort of stayed actually down here somewhere, so I'm actually on the map just for a free camp. From there we took the Gore Highway, kept following it to St George, got some supplies and fuel, but we actually stayed up in Bolam, which was another free camp, really nice place. From there we just made our way, on our way to Cunnamulla, but just about 50 k's west of that is a place called Charlotte Plains where we're at now. It's down here somewhere, it's not actually on the map but we can see. Not that expensive either, so it's totally worth coming here. Tomorrow we're staying here 2 nights, and then we're going to keep continuing on through to Cunnamulla. Cunnamulla, we're going to make our way all the way to Thargominga, and then probably stay there the night and check that out, but we'll give you an update then.
So it's the end of another day at Charlotte Plains. We didn't do a great deal today, we just hung around camp. We went and checked out the homestead, which is about a 15k drive, and got absolutely roasted by the sun. I think it was only about 21 degrees, but it felt like 31. So we just hung around here for the day. We are heading off in the morning. So we're just cooking up some dinner at the moment. I'm just having some pumpkin soup that I made before we left home, and Blake's just having a steak on the fire. And I think that'll be it for us for the night. We'll probably just sit around the fire, watch the stars. We saw a few shooting stars last night, which was really cool to see. And yeah, we'll get up nice and early in the morning. Full day of driving today. We drove from Charlotte Plains, we went through Cunnamulla, and then we went to Thargominga, and we have now ended up at Tomb Pine. It's literally just a little cafe and a free camp, and for now we're the only ones here, which is kind of cool. It's not too far off the road, but there's plenty of sites. There's free showers, free toilets, and also free power for those that need it, which is kind of rare. Anyway, so this is our site for the night.
We're at the free camp and it's really great. There's no one here, it's fantastic, but as you can see we had to reside into the car as the mozzies are thick. You can't even stand out there, that's getting eaten alive. So if you come back in the car, listen to some music, and it's nearly bedtime anyway soon, so we're going to swag, but pretty funny. Oh, classic. And now we're on our way to Applepie, but we just saw this turn off. It said bald head, look out. So I thought I've got to go check it out. And I'll tell you what, it's actually really nice. Puffing because it's a bit of a mish, but look at this. That's our car down there. And you can just see for miles and miles. That way over there is a town of Applepie, and down over here I believe is all called Gordon country. So barren but so beautiful at the same time. Really magic. Just absolutely awesome. What a place. Australia, eh? Righto, we just left Applepie and had a little rest stop for lunch, and now we've got a 3-hour drive into Windora, and it's the first time she's having a drive, giving me a bit of a break, which is really nice. So now I can sit back, relax, and enjoy the scenery, because it's pretty much a dead straight road for the next 3 hours.
camp for tonight is at Cooper's Creek. It's another free camp and it's got toilets, which is handy. And we've just found our spot, our place for the night just on the river's bank. We're in the west side. I think there's a town side and a west side. And it's very spread out. There's lots of places all along the creek on either side. So if you're in the area, we highly recommend checking it out. Flies are a bit brutal. Blake's got his lovely fly net on. But other than that, so far so good.
Few flies around. Righto, so we made it into Windora from Quilpie. Just got a beautiful camp, as Michelle said earlier. Just come to this point of interest in Windora. It's about 12 k's out, called Sandy's Sandhill. Full red dirt, as you can see. Quite a cool view. Supposed to come here in sunset a little bit early, but wanted to come check it out. Would actually be quite nice. Just the flies are thick though, that's the only thing. But yeah, quite cool. Glad we came here actually. Another beautiful view out here in the redback, outback, red dirt. Huh. Morning. Had a great night last night in Cooper's Creek in Windora, about 10 k's out from here. It's free camp, really good. Flies were thick though until sunset. On our way to Birdsville, but we got held up because we need fuel, and this is only fuel here in Windora for the next 400 k's or whatever. So there's a fair lineup of people here waiting for fuel, for diesel, and the truck has just come. They did say it was going to come. It's 10:30 now. They were saying it was going to come around lunchtime, so we're pretty stoked it's here early so we can get out of here. So we'll get our fuel and then head out to Birdsville.
So we're halfway from Windora to Birdsville and we just took a quick detour via the Betuta Hotel. Blake got one of Bernie's famous pies.
That's pretty...
1 out of 10, what do you rate it?
I reckon it's a solid 7.
Oh, 7, there you go.
Yeah, it's solid. Good pie.
We are on the way to Birdsville now. We might stop at a couple of sightseeing tourist stops on the way. But other than that, Birdsville, here we come.
Got to Birdsville, long drive, gravelly, dusty road. First thing we're doing is getting drinking water. There's a sign there. So I've got a 75 litre water tank in the back here that we just use for washing up and showering and all that kind of jazz. We can fill this up right now because it's a bit empty, and we're going to camp in this area over here, I think. So another free camp we got here. We've been lucky with all the free camps. It's been bloody great. Walking distance to town. Yeah, it's all walking distance to town here. Had a quick drive in there, but we'll do it all tomorrow because we had a big drive today. It was a good 4 or 5 hour drive. It's pretty hard. But we're good. We're stoked.
So we've just come out to the Birkenwheels tree just outside of Birdsville. They apparently crossed through this area. They found some of the seeds from the tree in one of their journals, and yeah, so that confirmed that they actually crossed through this area, and this is the tree. We got back to camp now, it's about midday, and we've just been exploring Birdsville all morning. Went to the information centre, got some info there. It's a really good information centre. They got some free Wi-Fi, and we went to the bakery. Blake had his camel pie, the famous camel pie. Can't come to Birdsville without getting your camel pie. What do you rate the camel pie?
Really good. It's full curry, tastes really good. I'd highly recommend it.
Out of 10?
A solid 8. Solid 8.
Can you taste big chunks of camel?
Just tastes like zebra.
Went out and checked out the cemetery. Went and had a look at the Burke and Wills tree. And now we are just going to hang around camp until sunset. So we're going to head out to the Big Red. I forgot what it was called. I was going to call it the Big Ben. The Big Red. And do that at sunset. So we're just doing some washing. We've got a lot of washing. Week's worth of washing in the dirt, red dust. Not fun. But this is us anyway. Show you our dirty washing.
The Bushwhacker 270 awnings come in handy. Look at this. Used as a clothesline too. It's epic.
So for lunch, Blake's having his pastrami salad roll that he got from the Birdsville bakery. What do you rate it?
It's packed. It's packed full of goodness. It's $10. It's a bit of a sting.
It is Birdsville.
The bread's a bit dry.
Oh my god, yes.
But it's actually quite tasty. It is good. Probably about a 6.
For a town with a population of 100. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
And I am having seaweed. Nori seaweed. Inside it I have a banana cut up, raw garlic and honey. I don't know if you can see that without it falling out. Anyway, it's delicious.
It's foul.
It's delicious. And that's us for lunch. This has been my lunch almost every day since we left home.
It's been super hot during the day at the moment. We're just cooking up a curry just so we can have it for lunch, dinner tonight, and also lunch tomorrow as well. So we'd have to, actually dinner tomorrow night as well, eh? Yeah, so I have to cook, so just reheat it. Get the cooking done now where it's super hot, and then this afternoon we'll go up to Big Red and have our dinner up there, I reckon. Maybe, or come back here, whatever. But it's just good to get it out of the way now. And also all the clothes are pretty much dry as well, so that's a bonus. Flies are still thick. Quick first gear.
Yes!
Christ. Wow.
First go. Oh, fuck.
Sorry, I was going to get the fuck up here.
Why? Don't go over the edge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Righto, so after being at camp, we came back. We made a mission out here to Big Red, which is the big sand dunes here in Birdsville. 3 or 4 cars trying to get up the hill, and it's a bit of a mission. It's a bit sketchy when you haven't done it before. Let the tyres down to 25 psi, had it in 4 high, and with the diff lock on, gave it the berries and got up here. So I was pretty stoked first go. All the boys out down there, it was about their 5th or 6th go, they couldn't get up. I got up there first go, so I was pretty rapt with that. And they were in 4 low, and I was only 4 high. Made up here, this is the sunset view. Pretty stoked, it's absolutely epic. The colours here are amazing. We're going to set up some chairs here and have a drink, have some food, just watch it and soak it in, because it's just absolutely glorious here. It's really, really nice. There's heaps of eagles, birds hanging around. Yeah, stay tuned.
Happy Big Red. Chippies. Coconut water. And an epic view.
Righto, update. Left Birdsville this morning, all the way out here to Biduri. And it's a quiet little country town, which is a fair few people in the pub. Went and had a beer, it was nice. There she is. Campers just over the road over there just came across and just said they found a big 6-foot brown snake just right near him, so I'm freaking out a bit. I went and put shoes on. She didn't. We're here for one night and then we're going to go up to Boulia, I think it's called, and make our way up to McKinley, because that's where the Walkabout Creek Hotel is. That's where Crocodile Dundee was filmed and the pub there, so we might check that out. That'll be next couple of days. For night we've got one night here. Bloody hot, 35 degrees, she's warm, and yeah, just going to chill out here for the rest of the afternoon. Over behind us is actually the artesian spas and all that, with a pool there and all that, but it's actually not working, unfortunately. That's what we came here for, but it was on the way anyway, so it didn't really matter, but that's alright. $10 to get in, have a spa. It's like, you know, 30 degrees or whatever in there. It'd be quite refreshing, because when you get out it'll be nice and cool. Anyway, yeah, this is us, so this is good. It's a simple setup tonight. Just got the bushwhacker awning out, crash pag swag. That's how we do it. Last night we stayed at the Biduri tourist ground, which was really, really good. It was actually a really, really hot night. First night we actually slept in just our boxes and pajamas, really, no doonas really, because it was so warm. Usually in trackies, hoodies, socks, 2 doonas, beanie. It's been that cold tonight, but it was really warm. It was really pleasant. It was a beautiful breeze coming in. Hence probably why there was a few snakes around. Michelle saw a snake when I went out for a little bit. What'd you see?
I think it was a carpet snake. was sitting there and I just heard something behind me, and then I looked around and there was a snake staring at me. And then it took off anyway. But the people across from us on the other side of the park had a 6-foot brown snake next to them as well. But,
yeah, scary stuff. I'm not a big fan of those guys, so I wasn't pretty on. My anxiety levels were up high and I was peaking. So yeah, it wasn't the funnest when the snakes are around, but it's what you expect out here in the outback, so it's all part of it. Anyway, we
great campsite though. It's $20. Great toilets, great showers. You actually have to go to the information centre to pay to stay. When we went to the information centre, the credit card machine was down and they weren't taking cash, so it was just an honesty box out the front, $20 a night for the two of us for unpowered, which was pretty good really. And there was maybe 4 people in the whole entire camp, and it's a big campground, so you were not on top of each other at all.
Yeah, absolutely. It was facilities were really good. It's nice to have a shower. I mean, we got our own showers, but just to have one there and tool snap, it's been really good. So now we're on our way. It's about a 2.5, 3 hour drive to Boulia. Can't really know how you really say it. Just going to stop in there at the roadhouse, maybe get some fuel again, and then stay at this free camp, sort of on the way to Winton, but not all the way there. And we'll keep you updated there. There's just no one on the roads, eh? It's just empty. Empty roads. Like, we haven't even seen a car yet. We've been driving for solid 45 minutes, and it's just not one person on the road at all, which has been great. Like, it's fantastic. So yeah, a bit weird. I thought it'd be actually fully packed out here with caravans and all that. They are around, but there's hardly any, which is, yeah, great. So it's just open road. Last time we spoke would have been in probably Biduri, so it's been a long trip since then. Had a big day. Left Biduri, went up to Boulia, and from there we're going to go to this other camp, but the road was really bad. We got told by an information centre, so we fainted up to a local town called Dejara, and we stayed there the night, which was okay. Just a small $5 donation at the pub. From there we've done a big drive today. We've done over probably 500 to 600 Ks. We went to McKinley, which is where the Outback Hotel, Walkabout Creek Hotel is, and that's where Mick Dundee and the Crocodile Dundee film was, which was really cool to see, so I was pretty stoked to do that. From there we made it into Winton, so we're just staying outside Winton, about 20 Ks in a national park, which is really nice. Hardly anyone here, quiet, peaceful. River's a bit dry here, but down there's a bit of water. So yeah, it's actually a big day today. So we didn't film too much because when we got to the pub, it only opens from 11 to 1. We got there about 12:30, quarter to 1, so we didn't have much time to see what was going on. And tomorrow we're going on a dinosaur tour thing in Winton, which I'm looking forward to. And then from there, we've got another night here. So 2 nights here, and then we head off to Longreach. So yeah, it's been a good day. Pretty buggered from driving today. Fire, leftovers, good night. I'll tell you what, this little camp place spot here, I can't remember the national park, but we'll let you know. Look at that sunset, fire, swag, simple, beautiful, birds chirping. Yeah, this is magic. Perfect temp. It's really pretty, super quiet, great spot, loving it. Dinner's cooking, we've got the shower ready to go over here on the side of the tent. What we use for hot water is this little companion aqua heat shower. It's got hot water and everything on there. It's really sick. Heats up warm, perfect for an outdoor shower. It's beautiful. So yeah, we're pumped.
Dinosaurs in Australia. This is the late 70s, early 80s. We knew even less about trace fossils like these footprints. So when they wanted to try and get an idea of the type of the size of the dinosaur,
back in 1933, so they've been here quite a while now, and I think the biggest reason they brought them over is their great resistance to the hot weather. They really, now rumour has it, back in 1872 when Gleason's Kelpie came about, rumour has it she was by a dingo.